I've spent over 1,000 hours in Exfil Zone. I know every extraction point, every weapon, every dirty angle. But everyone keeps telling me Ghosts of Tabor is way harder, more punishing, more realistic. So today, I'm going in completely blind. No guides, no tutorials, just me, a basic loadout, and whatever chaos Tabor chooses to throw at me today.
Alright, here we go. First live raid in Ghosts of Tabor. Decided to finally give this game a shot because while it looks like a lot of people that I know that have played it aren't really a huge fan. They say it's a bunch of jank. They say it's kind of garbage. I figured I'd give it a shot. So far the frame rate's not looking too good for me, but other than that, you know, what I could be missing out. You know, competition, I do not like the way that the weapons handle. So far, maybe I'll get used to it. But competition breeds innovation, you know what I'm saying? So maybe this is the start of me finding a new favorite game. But I won't know unless I give it a try, right? Probably should have chosen the AK. That at least has a side rail and a sight for me. Oh shit. Fuck off. That's 2 Phoenix down. Check my health. Okay, I'm doing alright. This should theoretically overheal me, right? Okay, it does overheal into the next body parts. Hell yeah. But like I said, I'm just jumping in live. I'm not doing no PvE. I'm not doing training modes. Nah, fuck that. I'm a Tarkov veteran. I'm a sweaty Exfil Zone player. I'm not here to play tiddlywinks. I'm here to kill people and grab their shit. It actually looks like a pretty good JPC or something. Ooh, that a water filter I can steal? Let's fold that up. So I'm not entirely new to the game. I have watched content on it on YouTube. You know, I've watched Timeless, I've watched Tan, all those guys. Just to, you know, get me into the feeling for VR when I first started wanting to venture. Oh my god, this is tough to watch with the backpack. Okay, that is too large for me. Alright, do I want the garbage SMG or the garbage SMG? I think I'm going to take the garbage SMG. So I at least know the bare minimum here. I'm not starting from, you know, full zero. I can also bring that out. I'm going to have to remember where I am. But it is definitely new to me. I haven't been inside the game before. That's some 44 mag. And it looks like there's a lot more guns. Well, there's a lot more calibers to guns, I should say, in this game, so it might be a good addition to my repertoire. Now the thing is that I don't know where to loot, where to go. I don't know any of that. If this were still Old Island, I might have an idea, but lo and behold, it is not. I do know that a lot of the junk is worthless, so grabbing, you know, attachments, small ammo, that's all pretty big. I don't want that right now. I don't want that either. Just put the chocolate bar in the bag. I swear to God, if I die because this bag situation sucks, get that out of there. Move this. Give me that back. I'm gonna be mad. Okay, looks like we got some hostiles of some sort in here. I'm hearing them. Okay, then I heard somebody. Okay, somebody's shooting at me. They already know. Oh my god, the iron sight situation is horrible in this game. Also, 5.56 is pea shooter, dude. Dude, just die already. Fucking hell. Handguns are good to loot. I already put one in my holster. I'm an idiot. Yes, I also hear you in Russian. Oh my god, with this fucking chest rig. Fine, fine. Block my meds. See what I care. It does definitely feel like my hands are not where my hands are in this game. Gonna want that. That looked like a player for sure. Okay, that's a Phoenix. I was definitely thinking that was going to be a player. But alas, MP40. Gotta realize that one from COD 5. Okay. The aiming definitely doesn't feel as snappy. That feels like a problem. I'm gonna have to... Alright, that's got some rounds in it. How am I looking on health? Alright, 75%, that's fine. That is not where I'm aimed. Gonna have to adjust some settings if I'm gonna keep playing this. Yeah, because this is me aiming straight, like I would a real handgun, because I actually do shoot guns in real life. The barrel is pointed down almost 30 degrees. Like, that is crazy bad. Trying to line up sights like that's just insane, though. I'm surprised that I haven't run into players here. Granted, I am low level, so this might be newbie lobbies. Which might be empty, because this is late wipe for sure. Alright, let's line it up. There we go. Alright, I do like the fact that the bullet holes ooze. That kind of feels and looks really good. Hi, bud. Headshot. Alright, I should probably heal up, though. Real quick. Trying to get used to how the guns handle. If the handguns handle pretty well if it wasn't for the fact that they point like down. Like, I have to basically break my wrist just to point it up a little bit as if it were recoiled. Works a little bit better if you're two-handed. Like, you can kind of adjust the pitch and yaw a little bit. I don't even know where I am or what I'm doing. I suppose I'm kind of just here trying to grab stuff, but, like, my bag is not organized well. Also, the item collision is very finicky. There's, like, an invisible border around everything. Try to pack it a little bit tighter if I can. And this fucking chest rig. Nutty. Absolutely nutty with how it wants to work. Always grabbing the wrong thing. Alright, so the other one's got a little bit more in it. Gonna have to try to find some Stanag or something. Ooh, headphones. Give to me, please. Can I? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. It does make me quieter to myself. Hopefully it doesn't do the same thing with other footsteps. In real life, it wouldn't matter much because, you know, the headphones don't know whose feet they're attached to. Dude. A, my frames, holy shit. And B, trying to... Okay, that's the magwell. That's the handguard. Alright, AK wants to aim a little bit better. I like that, I like that. Alright, so I am currently in, want to say the museum, which means I gotta try to hit the bridge and the cathedral as well, while also not getting smoked by players. So it looks like you, like, raise your hand to run a little bit more. Okay, down works too, good. Yeah, AK wants to aim a lot more naturally. I want to open. That looks kind of neat. Don't think I want a lever action, though. At least not right now. Not at this beginning stage of the game. Give me my semi and full auto and I'll be happy. I'll be happy enough with that. Right, I haven't run into a single player. I also haven't really left much of my spawn area, which probably helps. Laptop, anything good? Nope. Okay, of course not. Alright, looks like more drugs. Some form of chip heal. Okay. I'll take it. Did that do anything? Was that good for me? Do I like that? Do I like it when I do that to me? Okay. Another bandage as well. That's it. That's nothing I can grab or loot. Alright, forward to the bridge. That's another Phoenix down. Feels like there's simulated weight on the gun, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's really hard to get right in a game. Oh, I can take that helmet. That's a player, I think. He's certainly moving like a player. Let me see yourself. That looks like that's actually a Phoenix, unfortunately. Did I not get my bag back? That is unfortunate. Suppose I can take... How do I take my helmet off? Was I not wearing one? No! Just let me put the damn bag on. If I lose a mag, or if I lose a gun, I lose a gun. I don't really care much. Am I right? I am fighting the physics of this gun so hard right now. Like I said, I shoot actual guns, and handling a firearm is not this difficult. Like, I don't know if Scott has, you know, shot a gun, well, other than that one guy, but they do not handle, like, super rubber floppy arms. Kind of feels like Tarkov, but if the PMCs were out of human fall flat. Speaking of flat, just about everything... Is this a streamer item? Nope, that's just coffee. That's a Phoenix. I don't know if I want to kill him or not. I don't think he's going to give me away. At least I'm hoping not. A Wi-Fi router? Okay. You know what? I might just have to hide this and bring it with me somewhere else. Because I'm going to that bridge. Because I think that links up with the mission I gotta be doing here. And then I'm gonna go to the mausoleum or cathedral or whatever you want to call it. Fishing line. A drum mag. A dead guy. Just gonna... X marks the spot. Nothing to loot here, though, which kind of sucks. Is that... That is a vault. Good to know. There is a vault right there. Is that not the bridge that I was supposed to go to? Because it says it's 64 meters that way. I cannot go through that door. That bright turquoise door. I am just carrying this router. I kind of really want to see what happens. Tourists not welcomed. Alright, I am Semi. Kill that guy. Kill him. Brass? Okay, I don't need to kill every single Phoenix. So I should probably leave a couple of them alive just to act almost as an alarm. I could almost pistol this, I'm assuming. What the? I'm not touching that wall at all, dude. That's not good in an extraction shooter when your cover is not what it looks like. That's a bad move. That's a bad move. Which sucks, because, like, so far it feels pretty much like Tarkov. A little bit slower paced than Contractors, which is fine by me. I mean, I think that a lot of the super sweaty Contractor stuff kind of takes it out. You know, the slide jumping around corners and stuff like that. That's something that I'm not, as a sweat, a huge fan of. I prefer to take it tactical. But, you know, to each their own, maybe. Don't know if I trust this corner. I'm gonna have to pie it wide. I think I do gotta kill that scab, though. Hey, bud. Alright, he did. He big did. That sounds like that might be a player. Nope. That's a scav for sure. Okay, I do not know where that other guy is, so I am going to grab my shit And I'm assuming that that's an exfil, and I'm gonna get the fuck out. Me and my Wi-Fi router. I'm gonna show you the meaning of 6E. Okay, yeah, just leave this PC out in the fucking rain. Rip that shit off. Rip it off. Is that my fucking stomach? Am I hungry? Yeah, fuck that CPU. Cooler. Alright, I have to choose Wi-Fi router or power supply. I'm choosing the power supply. In real life, they're more expensive. That's my excuse. I don't know what that container is. Get me out. Get me out. That got me a lot of XP. Okay. First raid complete. Gonna go trade all this shit in and see what I made. Alright, so as I treat it as a sell-all, looks like it's about 20k, but it looks like there's a lot of different options here as to how to make the most amount of money. I'm assuming that the sell-all is like an average of all of those, so you'd have to kind of almost like pick and choose which one's gonna get you the most for it. So I'm gonna be doing that. Okay, yeah, so it looks like afterwards I made 15,779. Not bad for a first raid. I survived. Got me an AKM, a thing of meds, another MP5. So I get to add all that to the collection. All right. Not that bad. Let's try another raid.